this is recording, or if you guys can even hear me. I took the time to listen to all of the logs. All of them. Every last one. And I am not entirely sure what else to say about it. It's, I want to move over here because this is quieter. I'm kind of at a loss for words. It was one of those things of, I was kind of just listening to them to listen. And when I listened, it was just, holy shit. I couldn't sleep. So I came in here. I was kind of messing around in Neomuna normally to kind of just mess around, and I was fucking around with Strand, my solar, and I thought I still had vlogs to listen to. I gotta turn all this down. I can't even hear myself think right now. There was so much from Chioma and Maya, even the thoughts of Osiris and Nimbus. I'm not even sure I even feel comfortable continuing being an EXO with what I know. Knowing that the EXOs were just a part of Maya's sick fucking game. Knowing that these logs were just now I understand why the witness was able to commune with the veil so easily. Because the veil is just a part of, like, a similar part of the traveler. I guess. I'm still at a loss at what else to say. I just don't even know. This is the first time I am actually, like, speechless. Especially when it comes to this. The veil, which I thought was, like, so cool, so open, everyone was happy, there was people living out in Neomuna just going about their lives in the virtual world. Now I'm not even sure if that was the truth. It's still the cool, like, mechanical world, but for what? And Maya, Dr. Sundarish, she basically threw it all away. She threw like, her family and her friends and everything to just have that, build that. let us have a life, I guess. And then Chiomi just... I I cannot. I just can't. And it's even worse knowing what happens in the Traveler, the Pale Heart, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's worse knowing that all the Witness wanted was the light. I don't give a shit. Just, the story behind it is just so... you would have to literally watch it, like, listen to it yourself. Decrypt the messages, listen to the messages. Because there's so much explanation behind it. I just can't. I can't even explain it. There's just... there's so much to try to talk about, try to think about, just try to comprehend that this is all just where Exos and Vex and fucking Maya and everything came from. I just don't even know what else to say. There's so much I want to say, but I'm just not even sure. Because that's why the Vex are after the Veil, is because it's so similar to their network. Freer. I'm actually just at a loss. I don't know. My whole outlook on this whole thing is just so different now. That's why the Witness was trying to use Callus to get to the Veil, because the Witness knew that the Veil was its ticket. And he knew by pulling us here, that was his way in. He fucking knew this whole time. And all we did was listen. Pulled ourselves right into the danger. Gave him what he wanted. Access to the Traveler. But that raises my own, like, questions about my character and who he was. This whole game is just one of those things of just like, you make your character, you name your character, it's your character. You're the guardian. You're the one who wields the light and the darkness. No one quite explained to me why the Exos came to be until Neomuna and the Pale Heart came to be. Specifically Micah. She kind of goes into explanation with Kate a little bit of he was an Exo when she was a child, and she went digging around in the Exo archives for herself. But now that makes me think I'm an Exo. Would I have an archive? Or am I just some random ass kid that they found and threw into the fucking body? I guess I'll never know. But then finding out that Maya actually died and is not exactly actually alive, but a part of a Exo mind that she basically like took over, putting her thoughts, her memories into the bot. That's the Maya we're dealing with now during this whole season. And now I get it. I think I get it. I'm not really sure anymore. I want to cry for Chioma, but I also feel angry that she kept it going for so long. I feel bad for Maya, but I just don't even know what to think anymore. This game just took so many different fucking turns. I just don't care anymore. I love this game because the story was driven, and God, I don't even care if I cry anymore. This game has brought me pain and happiness and a whole carousel of feelings. The loss of Cade, the true loss of Cade, nearly losing Ghost, finding out the true stories. I don't even care if this video gets seen. I just want to talk about it to somebody other than my mom. She loves watching this and hearing me talk and talking with her, but I just wanted to get this out while she's asleep right now. Sorry, I'm clicking buttons because it's just That fucking habit. I'll leave it. I'll just sit controller down. God damn it. The whole thing between the veil, the witness, the traveler. It all makes sense now. Chioma knew about the ghosts. She knew about the traveler. But Chioma was also alive before the Cloud Striders became a thing. But the Cloud Striders eat just Nimbus. Maybe, I don't know. They didn't know about ghosts until we showed up. Us and our little buddy here. When we showed up, we basically brought him, the witness, the one fucking thing that let him into the traveler. And what's even worse is during that cutscene, after defeating Callus, even with the helmet on our fucking character, we just couldn't shoot him. We just couldn't shoot Ghost. He's our light. He's our fucking anchor. He doesn't talk to me, but he talks to my character like he's talking to me. And I listen to him like he's talking to me. Now, I don't do fucking Crucible or Gambit. I used to. That's why I have many different fucking Gambit weapons and some Crucible and Iron Banner stuff. Shit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it ain't me no more. I wanted the story, not the fucking prizes. I wanted to hear the game, play the game, feel what what our guardian should feel. I may be labeled as some pathetic man for trying so fucking much, caring about stupid shit like this. But you ain't gonna stop who I am. I was devastated when I witnessed Ghost almost die. Cade's fucking sacrifice to keep Ghost alive. There's people that just play this game just to play the game. They just fuck everything else and just play Crucible and Gambit, and if Gambit is even a fucking thing anymore. They just do the events just to do the events. Play the fucking game just to have some time put off their hands. I play this because it means something to me. I've been playing Destiny 2 for about 7-8 years. Destiny in general, Bungie's games in general, for 7-8 something fucking years. I don't know right now. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the whole fucking Sunderish thing. I thought playing this was like it I need a second to get my fucking mind up. Just cleared a little bit. My first 2 years of playing this, I wanted nothing to do with the story. I was a Gambit guy. I spoke with Drifter half the time. I banked moats almost all the fucking time. Killed primevals. Then I figured out that most of the stories and most of the powers, our supers, our darkness, comes from the stories. So then I started doing the stories. Got hooked. Screw the fucking Gambit or Crucible. And I started focusing on the story. I witnessed Cade's first death. It wasn't Crow, but it was the person Crow was. Before Glint found him. I was in the Dreaming City. I was in fucking Europa. I was on the moon. But nothing was like the story of Neomuna or Forsaken. Nothing can bring back Cade. Nothing can bring back anything. The memories are just there now. Watching my ghost almost die because he used all of his fucking might to kill the witness. Sorry, just ranting on and on. This isn't how I usually play games. I want to record more, actually show some of my gameplay, but none of my shit can handle it. I was fighting my PS4 just to get this to broadcast. Just to get half of this shit to load is a pain in the ass. After listening to the archives, Osiris, Nimbus, and the archives, Maya never actually finished basically doing anything with that bot. I don't even know what it's called. I can't remember right now. She ended up passing away before finishing anything with the EXO. Meaning that EXO basically found a way to become Maya. Meaning that the Maya we fight in our reclaims isn't the actual Maya. It isn't the actual fucking person. It's a memory of Maya. Like a whisper of someone who once was. And yes, I'll admit, while I'm talking, I'm kind of trying to think at the same time. So my words might not come out as I want them to. And here I am talking with my hands like you all can see me. The one thing that I ended up figuring out from all of this is that even the stupidest of memories can cause something beyond. Even just I'm not even sure what else to say. There's one thing I will say, though. I understand it more now after listening to the audio files and reminiscing in the past. I came to understand that the Exos, the Vex, the Cloud Striders, they're basically all similar, all connected in a way. So I guess it makes sense now. That's why the Vex are so interested in the Veil. Why they're so, like, why, I think its name is Jinxi. I don't know if it'll be in my art, in my fucking anything. I don't know if it'll be in here. I don't think it will. It's not. Okay. Well, I don't know what the hell the name of the character thing is, but it was the bot, the Exo that Maya was trying to basically load her consciousness into, load her memories, her thoughts. It is basically taking her name. It's taking her ideas, basically just taking everything that Maya did, was, will be, and this Exo is basically taking over, and it's basically going insane with power. But if that isn't Maya, and all these theories, all these fucking anything, that means that exo we are constantly taking our zones back from is like a memory of Maya, using Maya's voice, her thoughts, her fucking her everything, using Maya to do her work. Then why are we fighting? We could, I, because if the logs are here, and she was just always working here, then wouldn't that mean the logs from the mind, the exo, that she threw all her memories into, basically threw everything into, wouldn't that mean we could just shut it off? Just close it all down? Not the veil entirely, just we all have, I guess all of us exos have an exo mind log, right? So what's stopping us from finding hers? Maya and Chim, I'm just gonna call her Chim. They just, well, Chim seemed less happy after getting everything else to happen. But even beforehand, they both seemed happy. Like nothing could go bad, nothing can go wrong. Everything was going their way until Maya started getting absorbed in the work, absorbed in the power, and absorbed in basically everything. I didn't mean to shoot, I was just trying to mess with my hammer. But that gives me the thought of, if I'm an exo, if other people make an exo, wouldn't that mean we're basically under that exo's control? I mean, we have our own control, that's why we're able to do so much, control so much. You know, I don't get it. I just don't. And then the veil, it just looks, well, it looks like a fucking tentacle monster connected with wires and virtual fucking cords. I want to see this thing up closer if I can. While I'm running, I'm just gonna clear my thoughts a little bit, because this is just a lot. A lot to think about right now. The whole logs thing and trying to fucking reminisce and what happened. I swear to God, if there's a boss fight, I just want to see the veil. is that? Is that the fucking... It sounds like chattering. I hope that's the veil though. 'Cause that's creepy as fuck. Yeah, it's that. Ugh. But other than what I was saying earlier, the um the whole thing behind the veil. That's how Ghost was able to basically get controlled and give the witness full control. The veil was basically made out of light, just a, like a figment of light. And that's the one thing Maya, she didn't understand, neither did Chioma. They made basically a being of light, just like the Traveler. And it I lost my train of thought. I had to get away from the chittering. That shit is creepy as fuck. My whole thing is about Maya Sundaresh and Chioma. Maya was so fixated on finding a way to basically form an immortality that she gave up her fucking family for it. And here I am talking with my fucking hands again. I need to do something. Just move anything. Maya basically threw away her family for the plain simple fact of the veil, which was later introduced for Neptune, Neomuna, Nimbus, Rohan, the whole kit and fucking caboodle. They worked basically, Maya and Chioma and all of the scientists worked so fucking hard on creating this thing just for Maya to throw the scientists into it and basically call it their fucking the veil. But my biggest thought is, if Nimbus and Rohan and all of the people of Neomuna are resting inside this veil, basically as like a conscious hologram, then that means if Maya is actually alive, sorry, if Maya is alive, wouldn't that mean she's not in the exo? I mean, her body's dead. That was proven in the logs that Chioma found Maya's body. But what if she's not dead? What if she's in the veil? What if she's one of those holographic people we see on Neomuna? Like a lot of. Here, I'm gonna go back to the main area. I just want to see, because we have so many other people that like can speak to us from the veil, and these holograms are the people. There's, well, the holographic cat jumped into the ground, but then we have the pukas, which are basically AI, like artificial intelligence. What if Maya is somewhere in between these people? I guess hiding? Because we have people we can talk to, like, what's this? I can't remember your name.
Oh, hey.
Quinn.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Yeah, I'm glad I stopped by too. You are loud as fuck. You are loud, Quinn. Jesus. But then I am like, I'm thinking, yeah, I don't think this is sand. I don't think I'm messing anything up. Okay, good. The Cloud Striders, there was like hundreds of them. Like Neomuni people. Like Quinn, which is for some reason like a talk show host. Then you have people like Nimbus. He's a Cloud Strider. He's like modded up, like a cybernetic augmentation. I couldn't think of the word for a moment. But then you had Rohan, which he was the big brute guy, which usually stood there before he sacrificed himself to take down the containment. I can't remember what it's called right now. I'm just gonna hold on. Yeah, I forgot. I can't take anyone's fucking names out of this. The only thing I can do is just turn this off. Yeah, I know. But I'm not even sure what else to say about the Neomuna Neptune. Anything. It's just, it's so off to me now because of how they did things and went about the story. And I won't be fucking mushy and shit because I do that on my own time, as it is. I feel as if Maya had what was coming to her, but then I also feel as if it was one of those things of, why did it happen in the first place? Because no one else deserved that. Nimbus didn't. The citizens didn't.
You've been all over, haven't you, Hunter? Seen anything cool lately?
I'm kind of busy, Nimbus.
It's too bad you haven't seen Neomuna at its finest. With lights, music, and people on every corner. Real people, not just their mobile platforms. It's incredible.
I'm gonna walk over here now because Nimbus keeps interrupting me. Besides, okay. You can see so many different building lights, city lights, street lights, whatever the fuck. Different building lights. And then you see these yellow ones. These yellow ones are the citizens, the civilians of Neomuna. And then you got the Cabal. But these citizens are a part of the Veil. And if they weren't forced into it, then how did they get into it? Unless they were, like, willingly thrown into it. But these are just, they're, like Nimbus said, they're mobile platforms. This is how they commune with the Veil and stay on Neomuna. I'm not interested. I'm just gonna keep walking. But all these people. This is like what I'm thinking. Let me just penny for my thought here. What if Maya and Chiome, or however the fuck you say her name, I'm just gonna call her Chim, like I said earlier. What if Maya and Chim are hiding in these civilians, in these normal people inside the Veil? Their bodies are dead, but their minds and consciousness are not. Because then that would mean Maya isn't truly dead, and Chim basically didn't sacrifice herself to the Vex. I just want to say she did, but Chim seemed so out of it when it came up to Maya's Veil. Almost like she didn't want it. But even to my extent is I'm an exo. My character is an exo. Well, basically I can say it like I'm talking from his hands. I am an exo. If my shit load, I'm an exo. I look like a fucking weirdo right now because I forgot to change my cloak, but, you know. My whole thing is, the Exos were a part of the Braytech, right? And the Braytech ended up being a part of Maya's Veil. Maya's whole Vex thing. The Vex were part of, yeah, the Vex were a part of us. The fucking Exos. The Vex were a part of this Cloud Striders, like Nimbus, Rohan. Basically, to the extent is, I run on Radioloria, the main fluid inside of these Exos. I'm gonna walk in here, because at least this area is a little bit quieter. Besides the screens, but yeah. But we run on Radiolaria, which is a piece that is inside the Vex. Basically, the it's like their fuel. Yeah, it's like their fuel. It lets them keep going. I am basically running on that. Nimbus is basically running on that. The Veil and the Vex are running on Radiolaria. Meaning that almost all of the Vex were past Exos. And the Maya Sundarish we have now, which is not actually Maya, but the Exo with her memories, has been creating. And I think the game mode is called Reclaim, which is where we find Maya Sundarish's head floated, yeah, reclaims the conductor and the cabal. The conductor, which I'm believing is the Maya Sundarish Vex, not Vex, Exo, which is also controlling the Vex. And to an extent, us Exos die. She uses it, because it's not a fucking person. Maya Sundarish, her memories are in that Vex, so she is using the Exos to make the Vex. Then the Vex are basically hostile to anything even relatively using the light. Using the light. We control the light, well, less control, but more like use it in a way that lets us protect others. But even to that extent, the Vex, the Exos, the Cabal, the fucking the Cloud Striders, this whole city was basically like similarly founded by the Ishtar collectives. The users like Maya and Chim, which formed the Veil, formed the city, the neon lights of the city, the fucking building, the ground I walk on. They even formed the mods and the attachments and the different fucking things for Nimbus and Rohan, which let them protect the city the same we do. Or in Nimbus's terms, and the weapons that they do use, Quicksilver, because the weapon that we get after, I think it's an exotic after the fact that we do a lot of the quests and stuff, is the Quicksilver Storm. We can get something similar to Nimbus's board too, which he's always sitting on up there. Quicksilver is basically just a solidified radiolaria in here, basically. In here, not in real life. Quicksilver is Quicksilver, basically. Okay, that was strange. The music cut out for a minute in my headset. But even to that extent, the one question I have for Bungie is just, why? I mean, I get it. It takes a lot of dedication to put a game together, and let alone have all the animations set out, all the fucking parts prepared, and all types of stuff. But just, why like this? Why give us so much hope and then just like practically tear it from our hands? Kind of similar to like what my mom said. Why is it we're supposed to save something, but for some fucking reason we're always too late? Because even
Have you gotten to see the farm yet?
Jesus
It's nice out there.
Christ, it's loud. Even here, why were we too late? We could have gotten here and kept fucking Callus from ever reaching the Veil. But for the story, we were too late. Callus basically reached the Veil, and the Witness still ended up getting the fucking connection.
I bet your enemies never see you coming.
Can't we have one fucking moment to where it's just we make it on time and actually fucking save something? I mean, I get it because it's such a story-driven thing. The Vex, the Cabal, the Striders, it's all just for the story, right? Usually I'm always like combat and fucking music and trying to play the game and show the game off and just I just wanted to talk about this one. I mean, I love the music and the music is like low but high enough where you hear it, but I'm not even sure where my thoughts are going with this. I want to keep talking, but I just don't know what else to say. And I'm having music overlap again. That's fun. I gotta get out of here before my whole game breaks. I'll just kind of float in orbit and talk for a minute, I guess. The one main thing, and I will admit this, truthfully, the one main thing I came to Destiny for was because I saw that it was a looter shooter. So I decided, okay, I'll try it. Futuristic, love it. Ships and sparrows, basically just like Star Wars, love it. I joined this game back when we had common ammo, simple, basically. You see, primary ammo, special ammo, heavy ammo. I was playing this back when we had to collect primary ammo. We didn't have infinite primary ammo before. On anything. You had to find it. I remember that, because I was complaining so fucking much about it. But even to that extent, this game took on the whole looter shooter slash story slash whatever the hell you want it to be. And I'll admit, I took that a little to heart. I got shit that's from seasons and beyond, including new shit. And some older shit. But even to that extent, no matter how stupid Bungie tried to make it, I kept playing. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of game companies that sometimes fuck their stuff up, but this was just one of those, oh my fucking god, why moments. I mean, we used to see 2000 power level, now we see 300. It says legacy power value 2300, but I don't believe that. I see 300 and that's what I see. We're basically back in D1 days, starting off at power 10 and moving your way up to 5. And if you're lucky, 1000. Maybe even 900. But like I said, I started playing this game like I can't remember exactly, but I think it was 7 or 8.5 something years ago. Not at the very beginning. I started shortly after, I think it was Forsaken came out. It was either Forsaken or I'm having a brain fart. It was either Forsaken. I started about here, I think, when the moon started happening. All the nightmares happened, all that type of shit. Then I got to witness the Traveler healed. I got to witness the Beyond Light. I got to witness everything beyond that. And I got to witness Cade. Because after Gambit and Crucible and them releasing so many fucking stories, I just got into it, and I started playing more of the stories and less of the multiplayer shit. I played Vanguard a lot. That was because this was one of the main things you could do. I was drawn to this game by the thought of having a Star Wars related, sort of Star Wars related looter shooter. It wasn't like Battlefront, and it wasn't like COD, and it wasn't like fucking Borderlands. It was Bungie. And Bungie's made a lot of good games. And I mean a lot. But after they started adding newer shit, this, for instance, the fucking Portal, whatever you want to call this thing, our new main menu screen with all types of fucking bullshit, it just completely changed it. I can't even look at this game the same way. I miss being able to open what it was used to be called is open the director and seeing this screen first. Seeing how the planets were here and being able to literally just fast travel to any of our planets that we wanted. And then the Pale Heart, the fucking this whole thing. After this happened, me and my mom basically just barely finished the story behind this. Finished I love what she calls him, the fucking milkman. We finished the witness. We got our epic cutscene. Me and her sitting on the tower with just the travelers sitting in front of us. We got to level 7. We're fucking happy. We just leveled ourselves up. Guardian rank up. Yes. Fuck yeah. Then they added the new update for Edge of Fate, which then sent us back down to the starter Guardian rank, rank 2. Not rank 2, rank 3. I was irritated. Or now like one season off because I just couldn't. I was playing it, but I just couldn't. I was personally devastated to see my Guardian rank shoot back down to 2. 3. God damn it. Because I just made it to 6 years ago. We were doing really good. We were doing really fucking well, and then it just, there you are. 2 is just complete the quest for story, whatever. 3 was where it started us. Complete the Edge of Fate introduction, perks from the artifact, and 3 solo ops, fire team or pinnacle. Then 4, it just got stupider and fucking stupider as we continue going. Now we're working on 8, and I just... After they fucked all our levels up, our fucking power level and everything, it's just... It went from being able to play the game normally to you have to constantly fucking farm for anything. And the tiers on a weapon now fucking matter. Why? Just fucking why? I liked it better when our shit looked like this. It didn't have a rarity. I mean, it had a rarity, but it didn't have no fucking rarity. No tier. No special effect. It was this. It was the items that we used. There was no fucking special shit about it. You could get enhanced stuff, yes, and enhance it yourself, and memento socket, weapon level. We didn't have to deal with tiers. Leveling our shit up just to fucking make it through the game. I'm gonna be real with y'all real quick. Just hear me out. I miss the days when I could just pull my sword and go fucking psycho on some motherfuckers. The Fallen, the Taken, of Hive, you name it, I was there. Specifically with this thing. My first ever sword collected. I didn't need nothing else after I got this. I did everything with this fucking sword. I had this sword, Ace of Spades, and my assault rifle in my second slot. But now, I just can't even use Ace. Ace isn't featured, and it doesn't give me any actual fucking anything anymore. That's the new Ace. I stupidly scrapped my old one, or it's on one of my other characters. I don't feel like changing, so we'll stick with that. I have, if you look at my banner, I have 239,000 final blows. That's including the Guardians. The 15 Guardians are the ones there. I did a lot, but I didn't do a lot. If that makes sense. This headphone is sweating to my fucking head. I did a lot during this game. I got almost every achievement. Well, I'm not even sure if they added anymore, because they just keep changing a lot of shit. Yeah, okay. I almost have all of the achievements. I am missing 5 different trophies. I have 19 of 24. I'm missing Wishing for the Best, Seal the Deal, complete a Triumph Seal, complete a Nightfall Strike on Grandmaster, complete the Light Reforged quest, and obtain all other trophies in Destiny 2. Those are well, technically I would have 4 because the finale is just collect all trophies. But the only other thing is, I had dungeon keys. I had raid keys. No, not raid keys. I had dungeon keys. But some of the dungeons that I could access, require the key. Which I did have. And I want everyone to see this too, because I had this key. But now I don't. But Vesper's Host was not one that I wanted to do in the first place, so I'm not going to buy Vesper's Key. I have this one. I had this one. I have the Sunder Doctrine, which requires the fucking Final Shape dungeon key. But even to that extent, I don't care anymore. I don't need the exotics to fucking make myself happy in this game. The weapons that I do use are enough. But even to that, I just want my old game back. I don't want to go into the EDZ and see it completely fucking empty because everyone's more worried about doing the fucking solo ops, the private ops, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the public, the fucking ops that they added. I want to be able to launch into a Gambit game and actually have people in the game. I want to be able to use my normal guns without to worry about fucking tiers. Without to worry about having to fucking go out into the normal world and worry about getting shit armor because it's all that power 200 because you can't farm the fucking normal worlds anymore. I'm just ranting at this point. I just want all of my shit back. I just want to be able to do what I used to. Now I go into a solo ops and I have to put on a specific fucking thing just to use a sword. And it's just... I don't want to anymore. Trying to use a sword in any new fucking game now is just beyond my comprehension. It's just beyond any fucking comprehension I have left. Beyond any fuck I could give anymore. Now don't get me wrong, I still love this game. But like my whole fucking mind, this game is my favorite. I love this game. It's a mixture of Star Wars, COD, Overwatch, whatever the fuck you want to name it. It's there. It may not be your best fucking free roam game, but it's my game. This is what I deal with. This is what I use to cope. Now, I'm not meaning this in a bad way, but this is the only game to where when I shoot an enemy, I can feel happy about it. Because then I won't have any fucking little pussy ass kid telling me that he fucked my mom last night because I killed him. I don't care. I play this game because I want to play the game. I play this game because I want to. I'll admit, I get bored, yes. Sometimes I do want to try to play something else. Minecraft, Overwatch, whatever. Fucking Warframe, I don't care. I play my games because I play my games. You can call me a pathetic a piece of shit because I play fucking League of Legends, for Christ's sake. You can call me names just because I play Warframe. You can call me names because I play Overwatch, because I play fucking whatever. I play what I want because I want to, not because I have to. I just kind of, I'm sorry. I took this whole chat about D2 into like fucking chatting about bullshit. Random bullshit, go. That's how my train of thought works. I'm not even really sure if anyone's listening to me rant and ramble. I'm just kind of talking at this point. I just couldn't sleep, so I guess I just needed something to talk to. And YouTube is what I know the best, and D2 is what I knew the best, and I just wanted to talk, I guess. I do like this addition to this, though. The monument to seasons past. I know. Again, fucking train of thought, change of subject. Yes. The seasons past. It's literally just a whole fucking archive, which took over the right side of our vaults, too. But they made this part basically to where you can acquire past season passes. I think it's 600 silver each for the passes, and you can use the little rewards they give you in this pass, chronologs, which as soon as you spend 600 silver, you get 500 chronologs from the passes anyways. But you get these, and you go to the seasons past archive, and you can buy, as long as you've owned it before, you can buy anything from that season pass from the past. That's how I ended up, well, yeah, that's how I ended up with my skull helmet, is because this was Season of the Haunted. I missed out, so I used the chronologs and I bought it. But I can't remember the name of this set right now. I'm also currently using one hand, so bear with me. This. I bought the whole Prefectus? Prefectus mask? It's the whole set of the Prefectus armor. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I don't know. Change fucking mind again. Thank you. I'm probably getting annoying talking this much. But I'm just trying to change subjects from the whole Neomuna and Maya Sundarish thing, and I guess this is the only way I can change my train of thought and actually clear my head a little bit. And I'm still currently working on getting my computer, so that way I can stream more and actually do my recordings as I want. My uh, my Chromebook screen was broken, and I currently have it connected to a gigantic fucking monitor sitting on my desk. My Windows computer, which used to be a Windows 8, and I kind of upgraded slash modified it to be a Windows 10. Constantly needs updates, but the graphics card inside cannot handle it. So I need to work on getting my job thing done so I can start getting my money and I can get my computer. I still am streaming on my shitty little PS4. I don't mind it. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. What else was I gonna say? I've been on for... I don't even think this tells me anymore. No, it doesn't even tell me anymore. I think I've been on... I think it's been an hour. I don't remember when I started this, and I wasn't paying attention to the clock when I did. I am currently sitting in front of my PS4 at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning for 4:48, kind of contemplating, I guess. I can't sleep. I do not suffer from insomnia, but I just cannot find the tired right now. I felt tired earlier, but I went to lay down and it just crept away. But I guess sometime in the future expect some sort of like, I wouldn't call it a podcast, more just like a rant cast. My mom bought some like small little microphones. The audio receiver, not the audio receiver, the Bluetooth receiver plugs into the phone or my tablet, and then it like Bluetooths the little microphone to the receiver, which then is in the like plugged in. You get the gist. I finally got, well, let me rephrase that. We finally got microphones that could work with our devices. One of them was faulty, the other one works just fine. So expect something along the lines of I'm just gonna call it a rant cast. It's not exactly a podcast, and it's not exactly just like, oh, I'm going to chat just because I feel like having a chat. No, sometimes I do feel like ranting. So I'm just gonna start ranting and posting it. We found a good little audio recorder, and I have it on my tablet, so I might be able to like record a rant and just kind of post an audio. I don't know. I'm like, I wanna I want to do something, but I really don't want to at the same time. I just kind of like listening to the music and just kind of chilling on the background sometimes, but I know that makes some of my old friends irritated because I sit on the background a lot and I'm not playing the actual game, but nowadays, so what is there to do? I don't feel like doing anything specific. I guess I could run around Cosmodrome for a while. Kind of get my sword stuff back a little bit before I have to go do solos again. Maybe I'll do a solo on stream, I don't know. And I'll admit, Bungie did state something about the Quick Fang and the Gold Tusk glitch. I guess it's like a bug. I was using it, I'll admit that. I was annihilating a lot of bosses with the Quick Fang because of the bug that was happening, because it's a lightweight frame bug. But there are some times that I actually use my sword normally. I'll use it with ammo, or I'll try to swing without ammo, and then I'll dodge back, pick up more, and you know. Thanks for the dubstep music, that was weird. For one of my first videos, I actually did a run through most of the maps, and I recorded it with my console, actually. I kind of miss having the old days of D2, where I could just do that to a simple enemy. I miss being able to do that in our normal games. They changed a lot of our shit up, though. And they made it way harder to do a lot of stuff. I mean, the Pale Heart is, like, easy enough, but also got the challenges still and everything, but I just don't get it sometimes. Why add a whole fucking new thing? It just changes the whole game up. I mean, yes, I will sometimes sit on the menu, and other times I will just be in game and complain like an absolute little bitch. And other times I get to do shit like this. And then I get to shoot my healing grenade and do actual damage. And other times I'm just sitting here debating if I want to keep playing this fucking game. Because they've changed so much shit, it's just retarded at this point. I mean, the shaders are still cool and all. And other times I love the Doom for finishers, but, you know, gotta keep something to complain about. Oh. And other times it's just me and my mom trying to do fucking catalyst shit, so... She actually started working on her fucking Tommy's matchbook yesterday and a little bit of today. We like finished it, I think, like 11 or 12. I also love how I see that little fucking blueberry over there. Oh, you little fucking... You kinda gave yourself away there, bud, with the fucking loud-ass sounds you just made. I think I shot that too close. Maybe not. he just go? Can I load another grenade in? No. So I can load in one after another. I would have thought. Someone's using the third iteration. I know the sound of that gun way too well.
What's new?
Yeah. Approach, please.
Report.
Yeah, what is new? What do you got for me? Absolute bullshit. I ain't taking none of your bounties. Fuck you. Let's see what's happening on the other side of the road. Ow, ow. Whoa. When people wonder why they call me cheaters, it's because I'm able to bounce my knife off of walls. I wonder. Oh wait, what is this? Must sector. Locked equipment, extra shields, barrier, unstoppable. Arc shield, solar, modifiers, fire pit, let's see. Oh, modifiers. Overcharged shotgun, void surge, stasis surge, fire pit, acolyte spawn, fire pools, extra loadout, or all extra loadout, lock loadout, extra shields, shielded foes, champions, arc threat. Okay. Barrier, wait. Unstoppable. Barrier. Wait, was it overload or unstoppables? Unstoppable. Okay, good. I can put it on master? Oh yeah, I did this. Wait, did I do this one already? Everything you do, only the most powerful will not face instant defeat. Did I do this one already? I don't know. Oh wait, yeah, this is Vele's Labyrinth. I already did that one. I didn't really get anything good from it, just another pair of fucking gauntlets. Another pair of gauntlets that I don't need to use. Splash. Splash. That grenade launcher even go? I don't need it. Yeah, I don't use the swords to manipulate the fucking glitches anymore. I just fucking use swords because I want to use the swords. Now, I did hear... well, let me rephrase that. I use the sword because Bungie said I could. Because Bungie said a lot of people could. Until they fix it. I guess the... okay. I can't guess. The bug basically goes as follows. You either switch your sword out between any item as long as you have the quick fang or gold tusk, and you basically you can either spam change items to get rid of the ammo, or just constantly swing until you get rid of the ammo. When you're out of ammo, you would jump to an enemy and hit him, basically causing a like an overpowered shot. If you want an explanation, I can give you one. Because usually, I do this until I feel my controller stop vibrating, and then I go, because you see the no ammo, right? You go and find an enemy, like the drag up there. You basically run up to them, jump, hit, jump, hit. This is how the bug works. As long as you are in the air, you will do about 20,000 to fucking somewhat damage. This one's doing 60, but that's actually because I leveled up my shit a lot. Because like I said, the quick thing was my main sword. And so far I've been getting better with aiming, so I'm actually doing a hell of a lot better now. Yeah, you just run up, dink, and they're dead. Or sometimes, like the big bosses in the Reclaim, you just have to jump hit multiple times. And other times, you're just kind of lucky enough to one-shot them. both of them. There's some sword ammo. I'll just pick that up anyways. God fucking damn it. Yeah, other times, other than sitting on the in orbit and listening to the music, yes, they fall and get kind of annoying, but I kind of just do sometimes sit here and listen to the different areas, effects, sounds, you name it. I sometimes do it. I'm not the average hunter. But I try to do my damnedest to be a hunter. Of course, sometimes I use this, other times I use Sturm, other times I use business, and other times I use the newer weapons. Other times I'm just kind of using whatever the fuck I want. I did get this though. Oh, I don't have ammo. Okay. Give me like 1 second to get some ammo. Give me some ammo already, God. There it is. I got this from the reclaims. And apparently I might still have God's clear broadheads. Yeah. Oops. I have a crossbow from the reclaim activities. There's also one from the new raid. I think it is what it is. Whatever it was. They had a whole fucking thing for it and everything. It's the newer raid or dungeon or whatever, and they added a crossbow for the raid. And then the crossbow for the reclaim, and I got mine on like the 10th, 11th, I can't even recall. But yeah, they added a crossbow, which you can retrieve the bolts for. happen because this is gonna get louder than fuck.
Tower to Cosmo Ops. We have a fallen Arsenal catch approaching your position.
Oh my god. Usually I'm all about these fucking public ops, but I think I'm good on this one. But I think I'm gonna go back to orbit for now. I think I finally wrapped my mind around the Maya Sundarish thing. That is still louder than fuck right now. Hold on a second. So I finally think I wrapped my mind around the Sundarish thing because I get it that she created, well, yeah, created the veil, which is, the veil is basically partial light, and the only reason the witness was able to get into the Traveler was with Ghost. I finally wrapped my mind around it, and yeah, there's not really else much. Sometimes I want to let my mind just run and just go full stupid, but then if I do, I will sock someone in the face, so I don't. Let me That chuckle was a little bit louder than I wanted it to be. Okay. There's not much else to say about it. The whole veil thing from the beginning of the video. The only thing that I will say is, if you're as into the Destiny story as I was, because half of our shit isn't even fucking story related anymore. If you're as into the Destiny 2 story, go and do the, even if you have to start it from scratch, you can, shit, you see my gamer tag, invite me, I'll help you. Do the Strand quests. If you have the DLC, do the Strand quests. I'll help you defeat Callus. I'll stand there as you watch, and not watch, as you hear and listen to each fucking thing. But do it like I did it. Basically, only listen to the first one when you're doing the beginning of the quest, when the Taken come into the building. And when you find Callus, you'll find the archive. Do the whole thing, the whole story, without touching the archives. Just listen to that first one that Osiris wants you to listen to. Do the whole story, and then once it requests for you to go back, do the second one. Finish the rest. Get the exotic from doing the neo. I can't even remember the fucking name of the whole thing for it. Hold on. Do the whole Lightfall. Okay. So you'll need the Lightfall DLC stuff. Yeah. Okay. You'll need the Lightfall stuff, which is the Neomuna, the Stranded campaign. Basically, learn about the Strand and witness plans on Neptune. Do the whole story. Basically, complete the whole thing. Get the quests, everything, all of this shit done, right? Then go. It's down here in the Veil Containment. It's a campaign. The Ishtar Collective Research Facility, housing the Veil. Listen to the archives. Listen to the collective. you'll get what I mean if you listen to it personally. I know it's like, oh, I'm asking a lot. It's not really that much. Defeating Callus, my first run, when I was power 2000 evenly, that was too much. But running the whole Callus mission and really being able to annihilate him with not only just myself, but like actually learning how to use Strand before I defeat him, because you'll find Strand everywhere in this entire area. Basically, you get to know how to use it. So it's like you use the grapple, you use um, the needle. You learn as you go, basically. But as you use, if you're a hunter, it's Threadrunner. If you're a Titan, I don't know if it has grapple because I haven't gotten Titan Strand yet. If you're running Warlock, it's cool on all three characters. I only know the Titan Super because I have the prismatic for the Titan. But do the story for, even if you have to fucking just do it again. I don't know. Go to the Ishtar Collectives in the Veil Containment. You'll be able to listen to the archives. Each one, all of them. And you'll know when you're almost done because I think it's Nimbus will ask how many are left, and Osiris says 3. And then you, as you're going, he'll just say, oh, okay, this is the last one. And then after the last one, let them talk and then interact with the computer again. Osiris will start talking and say, okay, there's no more audio logs, but there's still multiple files. And then they'll go into the explanation. Basically, this is like prior to the Pale Heart. Fucking, why can't I remember fucking quests for the life of me? The final shape. All of this for Lightfall is before the final shape, before the Edge of Fate, and before the fucking Renegades, whatever. You want to basically start this before you touch the Prismatic, before you touch the Edge of Fate, the Pale Heart, anything. Listen to the fucking things. Then once you go to find the witness, then you'll understand how he got into the Traveler. Because at first I didn't know. I was clueless on how that worked, how the witness communicated through my ghost and literally went inside the Traveler. I was just confused. After I listened to the collectives, I then started to understand. And again, like I said, it'll be easier if you all listen to it yourselves. If you guys play Destiny, fucking amazing. Hit me up. I'm kind of online almost all the time. If you want to have me on, I don't know. I when I'm playing this, I usually don't use mics. I try to use different key signs. Usually I shoot a location and that's where you gotta go, or I never shoot at my friends or at anyone actually. But we call newer players on Reddit blueberries. So if you are a blueberry, I will gladly, basically a new light, I will gladly help you anywhere. Even if it's on the starter mission, even if you're doing just like the beginning story, I will help you. I'm here. Shit, I think my mom will help too. I'm practically on this game constantly. I mean, look at my fucking vault, for Christ's sakes. You don't just get this for nothing. If you need help with a fucking raid, I may not understand it. I will fucking sure as hell try to help. I gotta try to get off and fucking lay down myself, but if anyone watches this video, the people watching now or later, I'm here. My username's right there. If you need help, just look me up. Send me a friend request. Send me a fire team invite. If I'm busy, I will try to whisper. Is the whisper even still a thing? Not that. Can you even whisper anymore? I don't know. But anyways, if you guys need help, I'm here. There's a whole community on Reddit who, if you need help, most of them are nice enough. Ask. But like I said, my username is right there. My gamer tag is right there. My fucking, back then at school, my teacher thought my gamer tag was a fucking clan tag and took that to fucking heart and tried to ban me for using games because of that. Anyway, I'm sorry for ranting. Thank you to the whoever did actually listen to me just kind of bullshit. I'll catch you on the flip side. I cannot see my screen. Hold on a second. Let me catch you on the flip side. Peace.